What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of FTB Infinity Lite for Minecraft 1.10. My name is Marty, and guys, we're going to do some cool stuff today. Alright, so we're going to start off, we're going to cook all this iron, 22 ingots, and what I've done, last episode, you remember I made all of these. Well, I made another cast chest, or a pattern chest, and I put a bunch of casts in there. I think the only ones I didn't make was this sharpening kit and then the shard pattern. So I left those two out because I don't really care about that. But I've got a bunch of stuff melted down. I've got a bunch of like materials and whatnot because I went mining for a little while. And we finished up the smeltery. So what I've done on the smeltery actually is I've added these redstone clocks. And basically what it does is it sends a redstone signal to the faucet. That way I don't need to sit here and click it every single time I want to do something. Instead, it just does it itself. Same with over here for the casting basin. So anyway, what we're going to do today is I've been going down and mining, and I've been up and fixed my pick and been back down and dug and fixed my pick and back up and so on and so forth. You kind of get the idea, right? But what we're going to do today is make a sweet hammer. And I think we're going to use a couple different types of material. I want to grab 3 of these copper. I want to use only 3 of those. And then, let's see. Do I have any bones? Because we might take a look. Here, let's take a gander in our tools and materials book. This is for Tinker Construct. So if we go to tools and materials, and what I want to look at is the handle and the modifier, and try to find the best one that we can get to right now. So bone was a 1.1. Okay, 0.9, 0.6, 1 or 0.85, 0.1, 1.2. Sponge, going to be hard to find those. Firewood is a 1. Pig iron is 1.2. And I actually got rid of the blood that I had inside there, so we're not going to be able to create the pig iron just yet. Slime is 0.7. Night slime is 0.5. Blue slime is 1.3. However, it subtracts 50 durability total from the thing. Magma slime 0.85, cobalt 0.9, netherrack 0.85, manulin 0.5, ardite we can't get because we need to get to the nether for that, so we're not going to be able to do that just yet, but it has a minus durability of 200, which is kind of amazing. Copper is 1.05. That's not too bad, and it gives us well established. What about just plain old iron? What was iron? Right there, 0.85. Okay, you know what? Why don't we go with copper for that? And then the next thing I want to look at is what type of binding or whatever. Actually, I don't think the hammer needs a binding. I think it's just the heads. So let's look at something. Blue slime is 780. What is iron? Iron is 204. So actually, maybe we should do some blue slime stuff. So if we go through and take... Oh, where am I putting everything now? Some dirt, some gravel, and then let me see if I can remember which one. Was it this one? Yep, this was the one with all the mob drops. So we take 4 of these. Oh, see, we're still going to need more. Oh, that's not right. Alright, let's see. Uses for that. How do I make the slime stuff? The slime mud. Is it sand that I gotta use? Oh yeah, it is sand. Sand and dirt. Okay, not gravel and dirt. So let's get that put back, and there we go. Actually, we have more slime, or more sand, so that's good. So let's actually go over here and kill a few more, because all these slimes are just dropping over here. It's like crazy. If I hang out over here for a little bit, there'll be a ton of them. There we go. Nice, easy way to get some slime. And it's always good to kind of put yourself near one of these. And if you're going to get somewhere near one of these, don't go directly below it, because this will happen on all your stuff. But look for one with purple leaves up there, because those are the ones you want. You want later on. You want those purple slime balls because they're good. There we go. Nice and easy. Nice easy farming here. All right, let's. We should have enough. Actually, how many do we have? I want to get a bunch of them. I want to do two things of it. So I want like 32 for... Okay, 26. At least 32 plus whatever else we need. So we need 36 total, I think. Ooh, the roots. So another thing I've been doing too is like going around and just punching up some of these grass. Not only to get seeds, but you'll get these the ender lily seeds every once in a while too. And it's like it's less than 1% chance of getting a drop. But if you're in a plains biome, you just break all the sand or the grass up. And I've got one of them which I need to plant, but they take forever. But it's a really good way to get yourself some of the ender pearls and stuff, instead of, you know, every night going out looking for endermen. Alright, we should have enough. 36 exactly. Perfect. Alright, so let's go over here and drop this stuff in our crafting bench. Alright, there we go. 14. Why does it do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Blue slimy mud. And then we'll go ahead and cook these. And we'll have some blue slime. So, alright, so our head of the thing is going to be, we're going to make the head out of iron, because iron's generally a pretty easy thing to get. So we'll take the hammer head cast, and we'll go like that. Oh crap, I forgot about something. What do I have the most of? Yep, copper. There it is. Alright, here's something we need to do first. We need to take the tool station, a couple coppers, just like so. And then in one of these chests, I have those seared bricks. Right there. So we need 3 of these. I'm going to take these and put them on top. And there we have a tool forge. So now we can build the big stuff. Now we have the like tier 2 weapons or tools. So before it was only this one, this one, this one, this one, this. And now when we upgraded to the tool forge, now we have this is available, this, and I believe this. Yep. And maybe even this. I'm not sure though. Alright, but we've got our hammerhead, so that's a good thing. Now let's put this back. We're going to grab the large plate cast and do... Oh, actually, you know what? We're not going to do the large plate cast there. We're going to do the large plate cast in this. So we'll do a large plate, and then these are all done. So we're going to try this out with 2 of them. So one here and one here. Alright, just give us a little extra. And then the last but not least is our tool rod cast, and we need a tough tool rod. And that's going to go right here, and this is going to be out of copper. So there we go. I might make 2 of these, because what I'm going to do is we're going to make an axe as well today. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and build this thing. That can go in there, that there, that there. So we have a total durability of 1,367, a mining speed of 2.01, attack of 4.48, and modifiers 3. It is magnetic, it is well established, which gives us extra XP. And then it's slimy. And the slime thing will kind of, what will happen is as you're breaking things, slimes will spawn sometimes. So let's put that in there. And then we're just going to go straight to it. And I'm going to grab, actually, can I change these back into, because I don't need them. We're going to get a ton of them. Nope. I was thinking I might be able to change those back into redstone, but I don't think I can. So let's put these in here. And if you watch the speed, see it going up? So look at that, 4.37. Let's do it again, 5.45. That's pretty good. Alright, so let's go ahead and try out our new thing. And let's grab some food to take with us. So now we've got the hammer. The hammer's awesome, I love it. And now I can just go down and mine and mine and mine, come up and repair with a little bit of iron. Hopefully every time I go down and mine, I come back with more than with more iron than I'm going to use on my hammerhead. So now it does a 3x3, which is really nice. Yeah, look at that. Sweet. So I'm at Y46. And then this one depends on what you're breaking. So it's nice to have it like nice and fast too. So now you can just like tear through some mines here. And every time I have dynamic lights on, it's all screwy. Let's do that. Alright, so I've done a little bit of mining. A little bit, guys. I've got a whole bunch of stuff. And I didn't go too far. I stayed up at that like Y level 40 just so I could get a bunch of copper and tin and stuff like that. Later on I'll go down. But now we have this problem. We have these trees that all need to be chopped down. And they're like the annoying kind that you have the logs way up there and it's hard to get. And sometimes you miss one and all that fun stuff. So our solution to that problem is to make a lumber axe. So you need that stuff, like the where is it? You need the broad axe head, a large plate, copper tool rod, and the tough binding. Well, the tough tool rod. So let's go ahead and create this thing. And this is like awesome. This is awesome. You just go pink and watch all the parts fall down. Oh, there's a blue slime for us. We can kill him later. Now, it's not perfect, though. It doesn't get every single one of them every single time, but it gets a good majority of them, so once in a while you'll just have to pop back up and knock some of those miscellaneous ones out. But just like that, we've got 1, 2, 3 full stacks of wood, and there's still a bunch up in the trees, too. So another thing I learned, too, if we go in here, oh, let's see. Let's go make the blue slimy mud, and let's slap that in here. And let's cook that up. So one thing I learned that I didn't really realize before, we've got the iron and blue slime hammer. So we've got iron in the middle as the head, and then blue slime as the ends. So instead of using up all the iron and stuff to repair it, what we can do instead is use the material that are on the plates. So we can do that, you know, and now we get this. So I'm wondering, since I used the same thing, the blue slime on the lumber axe, I'm sure it will work. So if we were to put that up in there, yep, it does. It repairs it. So that way it's a little bit cheaper rather than going for the iron and using your materials. Like just set up and kill the blue slimes and there you go. There you go. You have a bunch of stuff to repair. But things are going along pretty well here. And I think next episode we're actually going to probably get started in doing a little bit of power generation and get that up and rolling. So for that, what I think I want to do is we're going to go a little bit with a mechanism. We're not going to do one huge power system. Like if you're familiar with mechanism, we're not going to do like 27 frickin' windmills. You know, we might put a few windmills up there and then upgrade it later. But for now, we're going to do some windmills, and then maybe we'll do a little bit of immersive engineering with their water wheels. You know, we're just going to kind of bounce around because I don't really like going like the one totally OP super passive way to do power generation. I like building systems, and I like building up processes and, you know, multi-step things that we need to do. And that's why later on we're going to get into mechanism and use their triple ore processing. I was actually tempted to make my own pack, you know, my own mod pack, and then because it's so easy to get Tinker Construct up and running. I think we did this in the first episode. I was actually thinking about taking this and like dropping it down to like 1.3 or something like that, 1.5 or processing. That way you always don't get double right off the bat just from making that, just to make it a little more difficult, because it's a simple process. And like one last thing that we can do to make this thing last a long time, because as you can see, we've only got, you know, 150 millibuckets left. If we go ahead and take some of this iron, let's grab another block there, and then let's grab a piece of gold. No, I don't think we need gold. We do not need gold. That is for sure. But we do need glass. So if we take all these and go on here, and that goes like that, and then these go on the outside, and then that goes right there, and then we go find some lava, which I do believe there's some down here. So let's go grab some lava, and we'll load up this tank, because then we'll have like 16 buckets of lava just from this one tank, and then 4 upstairs. So this will last me pretty much the whole time I'm going to be using Tinker Construct. So here, let's drop that in there, and then dig. Because Tinker Construct will soon make way for something else. Like there's going to be something else that I use that's, you know, a different tool that's going to be better. There we go. There we go. There's 16. Oh, okay. I did pick it up. I thought it flew back behind me. I'm like, oh no, that would be so bad if it fell. If it fell into the lava after filling it up and making that thing. So you can put a bunch of these too and stack them. Just stack them and have a ton of power, or a ton of lava. But if we take this thing, this is usually what I do. Slap it here. We go configure, go on the back side, and go push. That's something else I haven't made yet. I have not made any type of weapon yet. But now we look at this and that's full. You know, so we've got a ton of lava to use here. There we go. Alright. Pretty easy. Pretty cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. My name's Marty. Signing out. Peace.